Hey you guys, so I'm back with another message from the Lord, but I'm just gonna come and share a little bit what God has been doing with me. Like I've been talking to my mentor, and like I've been telling my mentor about all the different things like God has been having me to do lately. And months ago, God had told me like to go and get some more retainers. Like I had braces. I've been out my braces for 4 years, and he was just like, you need to get a spare set of retainers. And I'm like, okay, God, but I've been like so busy with doing different things, doing different engagements. And then I was kind of like wondering why God wanted me to get a spare set of retainers. So, but I was telling my mentor, I'm like, God been telling me to do different things. Like I've been obedient, I've been doing it. But, you know, I was just like, I just find some of it, because we can find some things strange. I don't question God, but I'm just like, okay, God, like that's kind of strange, but I'll go ahead and do it. But it's just like I've been so busy with like my speaking engagements, coaching, all these different things coming up to where I just ain't had that time to sit down and schedule an appointment to go to the orthodontist to get new retainers. Lord and behold, I was eating lunch today, right? And I have a permanent set of retainers in my mouth. Well, the permanent set of retainers ended up coming loose and was poking me in my mouth, the metal part. So I was panicking because I know that can be detrimental to your mouth, and it can poke you and it can cause damages to your gums and all that other good stuff. And I didn't want to cause any more damages. And mind you, I couldn't call during the time because that was during lunch. So God was just like, go ahead and start getting dressed and go to the orthodontist. So I went on my way to the orthodontist or whatever. I was like, okay, God, well, I know I got to get this done. I'm like, God, give me favor when I get there, blase, blase, blase. And then God reminded me, you need to go ahead and order your second set of retainers that I told you to order when you get there. So got there, checked in because it was like an emergency appointment because like I said, my retainers in my mouth was coming loose and it was poking me in my mouth, the metal parts. And the girl was just like, I told her, I was like, while I'm here, can I go ahead and order a second pair of retainers? Since it's been a while, I had these same retainers for 4 years. I want to go ahead and get a backup pair. So she was telling me that well, she might not have time to do that today, so we can schedule you another appointment after she repairs your permanent retainers in your mouth. Okay, fine, cool, dandy. I just left it alone. But mind you, before I got there, I prayed and I asked for favor. So when the girl had called me back, and me and her was talking, I was telling her what had happened, and she went in and she fixed my mouth and she checked them and made sure my other permanent retainers was fine. I told her, I was like, I took out my old retainers because I still had my old retainers, and I was telling her, I was like, I think it's time for me. It'll be time for me to get a new set of retainers S2 as well. And I was just like, but I'll schedule an appointment. She was like, no, I have time. I'll do it today. She was like, after I fix your permanent retainer in your mouth, I will scan your teeth again, and I will go ahead and fix your fix your second pair of retainers and have them mail out to you because they can do the plastic retainers and they can do all that stuff inside the office now. So I was like, okay, well, if you got time, fine, cool and dandy. Like, she's like, yeah, that way you don't have to come all the way back. That was God's favor, okay? Because I had prayed and asked God for favor for him to go before me before I got there. So I wouldn't have to make 2 trips because I had to travel a good distance to go to my orthodontist because I'd rather go to a really good orthodontist that's highly recommended. So I travel a piece to go to my orthodontist. So all that being said and I was just like, well, all that being said, whenever I was talking to God, I was like, okay, God, like, I understand, like, you are wanting me to get new retainers and all that stuff, and you're making a way, like, and the little other stuff he's been telling me to do throughout this week, like ordering different things here and there. And God clearly said to me, I'm preparing you for your next. And I couldn't say nothing. I was like, okay, God, God is want me to tell his children, he is preparing you for your next. Even though when it don't make sense, he is preparing you for your next. And then after I had did that, God had gave me more clarity. Like after I had got scanned and paid for my second pair of retainers, I will be getting them by the end of the week, because the girl was like, you don't have to come my way back and pick them up. I'll just mail them to you, free of charge or whatever. And Like I said, that was God's favor because I prayed and asked for favor. But God is want me to tell his children he's preparing you for your next. God has been dealing with me about getting ready to do different things where it's going to be on me being on the road probably for like long periods of time where I have to have my retainers, like, because I can't be out of my retainers for no more than probably like 2 weeks, even though I have permanent retainers, because my teeth will start shifting and I don't want my teeth to shift. So God was just like, that's why I want you to order a second pair of retainers for you to travel with. You can travel with your old pair and keep the new pair at home, because I'm preparing you for your next. Even though it don't make sense, do what God is telling you to do, because he's preparing you for your next. Like I was telling my mentor, I'm like, God been telling me like to get different gowns, get different dresses and stuff that I see on sale, and he's been telling me to put it in my closet, pack it down. She was like, because whenever God sends you somewhere, because she said guys do her the same way. She said whenever God sends you somewhere, he's going to send you somewhere, and you won't be trying to scuffle and try to get ready. You will already have the stuff that you need to go. You will already be prepared. She said, guys do me like that all the time. But I've been noticing that he's been doing me a lot like that lately. And God wants me to tell his children that he is preparing you for your next. Even though it don't make sense, just do it. All right? Be like Nike, just do it. I had put that in another word that God had gave me months ago. Be like Nike and just do it. I know it don't make sense all the time, because I was questioning like, God, why do I need a second pair of retainers? Like, I don't go nowhere. Like, I be home. Like, I go out and do what you tell me to do, because God is preparing you for your next. Even though it don't make sense now, he's preparing you for your next, and he's doing this because he wants you to stay ready so you don't have to get ready. What if you get called for a business meeting and you don't have anything to wear? You're going to be trying to scuffle to try to get yourself together so you can look presentable. When God probably has been telling you, okay, when you see little things on sale, buy this, get this, put this up, store this here. Like, you need to get this and put this away and hold on to this, so you can have something to wear, so you won't have to scuffle and scramble and look for things. You can be already well organized and already well put together. When we rush and try to do things last minute, that's extra stress, added stress. And God is just like, he don't want his children to go through that. So when he's telling you to do something, the little things, do it, because he is preparing you for your next. All right? Just wanted to come and share my little experience today, because like I was asking God, like, God, why do you want me to get, I'm going to be obedient. And I know that he wanted me to do it, because when I mentioned it to the lady that was fixing my teeth, and she was like, oh, I'll go ahead and scan you and do all that stuff today so you can have your new retainers by the end of the week. When the lady at the front told me I had to come back and make another appointment, I knew that wasn't up but God. But do what God is calling you to do, because he's preparing you for your next, even when it don't make sense. All right, you guys, I love you. I just wanted to come and share that. I will be praying for you all, and I hope you guys have an amazing day.